What if the problem isn't that you worried too much? What if it's that your brain is busy solving the wrong thing? Your brain hates idle time. It will always grab onto a problem. And when your kids leave home, your brain often says, "Great, I'll worry about them full time. Are they okay? Did I mess something up? Did I not teach them something? Why haven't they called? What's wrong with them?" Here's the truth most women never hear. Your brain is powerful, neutral, and obedient. It will work all day long on whatever you hand it. Your brain is powerful. Use it wisely. Today, we're talking about how to give your brain a fun, productive problem to solve instead of letting it spiral into worry, fear, and imaginary emergencies. The brain is brilliant. It just needs a better problem to solve. By the end of this episode, I want you to feel calmer, clearer, and excited about what your brain can build next. Your brain is not broken, it's just unemployed. When you give your brain purpose, direction, and something meaningful to build, worry loses its grip. We're going to talk about 5 ways that you can give your brain a better problem to solve. All right, your brain is a problem-solving machine. It doesn't care which problem. Neuroscience shows the brain seeks patterns, predicts danger, and fills empty space. When a major role ends, like active motherhood, the brain doesn't relax. It panics. So it grabs the closest problem, usually your kids. Studies on rumination show the brain defaults to worry when there's no clear goal or task. The brain thinks it's being helpful. It's trying to protect, but it's often solving problems that aren't yours anymore. Think about how many hours your brain spends scanning your kid's life for issues that are age appropriate, temporary, or completely outside your control. One summer, I came home every day from work, frustrated with a coworker. I'm sure my husband got so sick of hearing about the ways my brain thought I could solve this problem. Fast forward to the next summer when I was working on my coaching business, trying to figure out how to help people and develop my skills. My husband mentioned that I hadn't talked about this coworker in months. I thought about it. I realized it wasn't even a problem for my brain anymore. I never even thought about it. I had given it such a more fun and productive problem to solve. Your brain isn't wrong. It's bored and anxious. So here's your take-home tip. Ask yourself this question daily. What problem do I want my brain working on today? Write it down. Brains love assignments. All right, next point. Purpose redirects worry. When your brain has something meaningful to build, fear quiets down. A client of mine was dealing with a real family conflict, stuff that normally would have consumed her thoughts. But something interesting happened. She was building her business, designing her website, learning new skills, making decisions that mattered for her future. The family issue didn't disappear, but it didn't dominate her. One of her daughters said, "Mom, how you doing? I'm so worried about you. I can't believe how well you're doing with this." Why? Because her brain had a bigger, more energizing problem to solve. Purpose didn't erase the pain. It gave her mind somewhere to go. Goal-directed focus reduces anxiety because it engages in the prefrontal cortex instead of fear-driven parts of the brain. So here's your take-home tip. Choose one project that belongs only to you. Not self-care, not fixing anyone, something you're building. Your brain needs a job. All right, next point. When the brain has nothing to do, it turns up the volume. So silence makes worry louder. In a book I read recently by Suzanne Woods Fisher, it's called On a Summer Tide. The main character, the father of the story, had spent his life busy, working hard, traveling as a sports announcer, and trusting his adult daughters to manage their own lives. Then he got laryngitis and he lost his voice and he couldn't work anymore. He couldn't be a sports announcer. For the first time, he had to sit, listen, be still. And suddenly his mind exploded with worries about his daughter. Every problem, every fear, nothing about his girls changed. After his wife passed away, he coped by working all the time. And when he got that laryngitis and he couldn't work anymore, that work stopped. The worry showed up. Worry isn't always love. Sometimes it's unused mental energy. So here's your take-home tip. When the worry suddenly spikes, ask yourself, what did my brain stop doing recently? Did you stop creating? Did you stop working? Did you stop learning? Building something that mattered to you? Most of the time, you don't need reassurance. You just need to give your brain a new assignment. Okay, next point. Not every problem needs your energy. Some problems will just resolve themselves. My house faces south, and every fall it's covered with box elder bugs. Almost it's like the color of box elder bugs rather than the color of the house. And it used to just drive me crazy. I would try all these different sprays. I would Google it. I would ask people. I'd go to Home Depot and try to figure out how to get rid of those box elder bugs. I got pest control. I would vacuum them all up. It was a constant battle. This year, I was focused on my coaching business. I noticed the bugs and I trusted the season. The cold came. Guess what happened? The bugs just left. Nothing changed except where my attention lived. The brain magnifies what we stare at. Attention equals importance. So here's your take-home tip. Before engaging with a problem, ask, is this seasonal? Like the bugs, they'll just go away on their own. Is this mine? Will this pass without me? Okay, next point. Intention tells the brain what to build. The brain moves towards what you hold with clarity. When Oprah Winfrey was a little girl, she visited a big house with 6 massive trees. She didn't say, that's unrealistic. She thought, I want that someday. And her brain went to work. Years later, she lives in a large home, not just with 6 massive trees, but surrounded by a forest of trees. Is this a coincidence? No. Intention is a direct signal. The brain's reticular activating system filters information based on what we believe matters. So here's your take-home tip. Decide what you want your life to move toward intentionally. Say it clearly. Want it often. Just one little intention. Your brain will start noticing new paths. You'll start building your house with the big forest. Your brain is powerful. It's loyal. It's creative, but it needs leadership. If you don't choose a problem for it to solve, it will choose worry. This season of life isn't asking you to disappear quietly. It's inviting you to build something new. Create your next chapter. Give your brain a project. Give it intention. Give it permission to work for you again. And if you want help in choosing the right problem, the kind that brings peace instead of panic, that's exactly what I help women do. You're not behind. Your brain is just waiting for its next assignment. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you next week.
If this felt familiar, you're not alone. I created a short quiz, Who Am I, after the kids leave. It helps you name what actually is going on for you in this season and what you might need next. You'll find the link in the description. And if you want more conversations like this, you could subscribe. I'm here every week.